Alright, good morning. Guess we're vlogging today. About to go get Alexa some breakfast and myself some breakfast from Einstein's Bagels. I've only had it like once or twice in my life, so I'm pretty excited. And then later on, I think we're gonna go shopping at a few places. We don't know what else to do with our lives. So yeah, it's about to be a fun day, I guess. You got love. Like there's no such thing as a broken heart. You got love. Like there's no such thing as a broken heart. What am I? Oh my gosh, Alexa, you're ruining the song! It's Alexa's favorite song. Had to get her number. It's been like 6 weeks. Now me and her go way back, like Cadillac 6. We got the bagels. We got Alexa's drink from Starbucks. Hi. Let's go give it to her.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. I just got up with the food. So we're at the outlets and we're driving here and it took us like an hour to get here, and I have something to tell you. Eddie says I'm really bad at giving directions, so when we were driving here I was singing and I forgot to look at my phone. Like, I'm mad. Eddie hates when I do the directions. Like, hates it because I'm so bad. I always miss turns. Well, here I was GPSing and I missed a turn, and so I knew he was gonna be mad at me, so I didn't tell him. I just like played it cool. Well, I added like 10 minutes to the drive. So now he's just standing out there because I think he's mad at me.
I knew that took longer than 53 minutes. I knew it did.
Are you mad at me?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not mad at me?
Very confused.
Do you think it looks awfully cute? Huh?
I feel like we're going into something.
Was that necessary?
Yeah.
Yummy. So we're driving home and it's like a 45-minute drive, but I think there's an accident like right up here, so we're stuck in traffic. And I've been wanting to film this story, so I figured we might as well film it now. So we're gonna tell a story of how we met. So we go to the same college, we're in the same, like, what do you call it, a grade? Are they grades in college? We're in the same like level, I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
And we had a class together, and so I thought he was cute. And one day we had these presentations in class, so I heard him say his name. So then, well, I heard him say his first name, I think is what I heard. I remember hearing Eddie, and I wrote down Eddie. And then I went on the baseball roster for our school to find out more information. So that's where I found out his last name. So then once I found out his first and last name,
That's not creepy at all.
then I went on Instagram and typed in his first and last name to see what would come up, and what do you know? His name came up, so I just followed him. And I remember so specifically, I was at Panera with my friend Jake, and that's when I followed him, and then he followed me back, but like that was it. A couple days later, it was a Monday to be exact, I was at work and I got a direct message on Instagram, which I had never gotten one of those before, from the kid that I followed, and he said, I can tell you this almost verbatim, he said, "Hey," and I said, "Hey." And he goes, "You're in my Spanish class, right?" And I said, "Yeah, haha," probably something like that. And he said, "Oh, I was trying to catch up with you today after class, but I'm a little slow right now."
That was a lie. I just didn't have the guts to talk to her.
Yeah.
I was on crutches at that point, so I couldn't really catch up to her.
He tore his meniscus like a week before or something. So he said, like, "I'm sorry, I'm a little slow, so I couldn't catch up to you." And that was a complete lie, because he would have never actually came up to me. But I was like, "Oh, haha, sorry, like, I'm oblivious." Like, I'll try and be a little slower from now on, and you go, oh, it's okay, or something. And then I didn't answer right away because we were getting ready to close at work. And so then he messaged me again and said, I was just wondering if I could get your number. I said, yeah, of course. And so then we started texting.
It's weird that you remember it like word for word.
I'm very sentimental. So then we started texting a little bit, and then we had class together every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So that happened on Monday. Wednesday, I thought for sure he'd talk to me after class. It was the most awkward thing ever. I sat behind him, so I got to leave first thinking that he would follow me. He got too nervous, so he didn't even talk to me in person. And then he texted me after class and said, like, how was it or something? And you were like, oh, I'm sorry, I just get so nervous because, what'd you say?
Because you're so beautiful.
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry, I just get so nervous because you're so beautiful. And I was like, ah! I just thought that
Why
was...
are you so red?
Because it was so cute. We didn't talk that day, but like we kept messaging. And then Friday, finally, we like talked. He walked me all the way to class with his gimpy knee, and then our first date was on the next day, and then ever since then we've been inseparable. But yeah, that's the story of how I met and how I started talking and how I started dating, and now we're here. And I definitely want to like tell more little stories about it because I don't know. I wanted to tell like how we met because that's always like my first thing is like, oh well, how'd they meet? How'd they meet? I don't know why that like interests me so much, but it does. So I figured, I don't know if you guys care, but I'll tell you anyway. But I definitely want to film like more little stories of these because I just think they're like fun little memories to look back on, and you don't want to forget the little stuff, you know? Anyway, we have some plans for tonight, so we'll vlog in a little bit. Sexy can I just part of my manner. Girl, how you shake it, gotta play it like, oh!